All right, y'all. Welcome to the Shaykcast podcast. I'm Larry.
And I'm Scotty.
What's going on?
Hello, Detroit. This is Chris from Three Leg Dog, and you're listening to the Shaykcast.
All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 122 of the Shaykcast. Wow. Tonight's going to be a flashback cast. What we're going to do is we're going to fly back in time. Wow. To our episode with Bonehawk, another Michigan band. Oh, no, it's true. And then we're going to fly around and check out Blue Snaggletooth. Oh, and then we're going to go across the pond and visit with Red Spektor. So I hope you guys enjoy it tonight. Yo, dog, I love Red Spektor. I know E-Rock's a big fan of Red Spektor, so check it out. We'll be back next week with a fresh episode. So here it goes. Nice. All right, man. That was Hot Mary by Bonehawk.
Damn, what do you think about that, Scott?
That's some badass shit, dude.
Yeah.
I've been jamming that shit all week.
Oh, me too. That shit's in my ride.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's really, really good. But on the phone with us tonight, man, we got Chad, the guitarist from Bonehawk. Yeah.
How's that happen?
I don't know, man.
What's up, Chad?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Well, not bad. How are you guys?
Doing good, man.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Good.
cool.
Good.
Yeah, we appreciate you calling in tonight, man. I know it was kind of short notice. We contacted them last week and asked them if they'd come on the show, and they were cool enough to come on.
Yeah,
man.
down like the ground.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Oh, thanks for having me and having our band
Yeah, man.
featured.
We're
It's
really
very cool.
Yeah, we're really excited to let everybody hear you guys too, man. I was kind of, when I heard it, I was like, wow, man, this is some good stuff.
Yeah, we got to spread this like Ebola. This shit's great.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, but maybe let introduce yourself, and maybe you could name off the other guys in the band.
Sure. Well, my name's Chad. Last name is Houts.
Okay.
How you pronounce that and everything. I play guitar, just mainly guitar, some backing vocals live and whatnot.
Oh, right on.
And then we got Matt Helt, is our lead singer / guitarist.
Oh, nice.
He plays guitar as well. On the record, actually, he played drums as well.
Yeah, I saw that
Wow.
listed.
Yeah.
So we were actually a 3-piece for a little while, and Matt, when we went to record, he knew all the drum stuff, so he just played the drums. So
Right, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, I mean, he's kind of that kind of guy. You know, he can kind of do those kind of things. And then,
Good.
so last summer, since we actually recorded the album back in May of last year,
Yeah.
we got a drummer named Jay Rhinelander, who's really worked out well for us. And he plays drums and sings backing vocals live. He's a really actually pretty good singer too. So
Okay.
so he's
Wow.
he's doing a lot of that as well. And
Yeah.
and also we've changed bass players recently. The new bass player's name is Taylor Wallace.
Okay.
And the former one, Chris Boss, we're still all good friends. It's just he has kind of more of the commitments with the family and stuff like that. Things are kind of going on to where we're doing a little bit more stuff. So
That's
Chris's
nice.
last show with us was actually last Saturday in Kalamazoo
man.
Bells.
Well, you guys keep it real decent and shit, because he's got to handle his business and no
definitely.
bad fit. Right. I'm glad you guys are still boys. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
cool.
Matt and I had been playing in bands with Chris for a long time. So, you know, I mean, he was in high school when both Matt and I started jamming with him, which was, I hate to date ourselves here, but almost 20 years ago.
Oh, right on, man.
It's kind of crazy to, think about how long that was.
Going
but,
back a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's
cool.
got a family, we don't. We are family pretty much, me and Matt, so it's kind of the way it goes.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah, it is a commitment, man. Traveling around
Big
and
time.
stuff, playing,
Big
playing the weekends,
Absolutely.
and it is. It's definitely a commitment.
Yeah. Even just going across, just coming over to Detroit or
Shit,
something.
going
Where we
across
are,
the street with
Yeah, where
all your
exactly?
shit.
Where exactly are you guys at? In Kalamazoo?
Yep, we're actually in the Kalamazoo area. Like we say Portage, you know, I mean, which Portage and Kalamazoo, if you've ever been through the area, are pretty much like right there together.
Yeah.
Portage is more of the like, you know, like where they have all the chain restaurants and like malls and stuff like that. Whereas Kalamazoo is more of a, you know, kind of the downtown area. Kalamazoo is kind of the easily identifiable place, but we all pretty much live in Portage for the most part. But you know, either way, it's basically that same area, and we grew up, and all of us grew up in the area too.
Now,
so
how long have you guys been Bonehawk? How long has that been a thing?
Bonehawk since I'll say this probably about, I think it was around 2011.
Okay, so it's a more recent
Matt,
thing.
Yeah, it was like basically Matt and I and Chris. We just kind of, actually, oddly, we started with a different rhythm section, and the drummer of that rhythm section named the band. And we're all good friends and whatnot. It's just those guys were from Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is about an hour drive from Kalamazoo.
No, that's a fun place as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Grand Rapids is cool.
Yeah, we used to jam with,
Yeah.
who was that? Shacklejack.
Shackle Jackals. Those are motherfuckers. Yeah.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, we played some shows with those guys. We actually came out and played 10, I think it was 10 bells or something out there.
They were road freaks too, man. They had a bus and all that shit. Those are my motherfuckers.
Yeah.
10 bells, man. That's quite a while ago for me. Like, I remember that place.
Yeah, we came out and played a couple shows there.
Yeah,
so,
a couple.
Yeah, it's a cruise from Detroit, though.
Blew
you
it
know?
out. Yeah, that is. That's a cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think 10 bells is there anymore. But yeah, I mean, but I remember, you know, probably like 8-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know, I mean, because Matt and I, like, we played in bands together for about 20 years. So, you know, I mean,
what were some of the other bands that you guys were in?
Matt and I were in a band for a long time called Nobody's Favorite. It was kind of an MC5 style rock and roll band. I actually played bass in that band, and Matt sang and played guitar.
Cool, man.
And, you know, it was just kind of one of those things where, you know, like I wasn't playing with anybody, and it's just, you know, hey, you want to play bass in the band? And it was a lot of fun. And after that, we did me and Matt did a band that was actually a 3-piece. It sounded a lot like Bonehawk. It was called Mesa.
Okay.
With our buddy Joel, who used to be in the band Jihad back in the day. I don't know if you ever heard
I know
of them.
back in the day that was acceptable, but
yeah, exactly. No, it was definitely pre 9/11 and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and he was also in a band called Coyote. They both had like moderate success and whatnot, but
cool.
Matt, Joel, and I started that, and it was kind of all like, the goal was, you know, to kind of like be a 3-piece, like fuzzed out rock band.
Yes.
And basically Bonehawk kind of came out of that, because Matt and I, like, you know, I mean, when you talk about influences, like probably my favorite all-time band is Thin Lizzy.
Oh, nice.
Really?
I always wanted to do like a 2-guitar kind of Thin Lizzy kind of band.
Because that's a
really
3-piece originally.
Yeah, they were originally a 3-piece,
right.
and it's kind of funny because when we were in the band Mesa, the 3-piece version, I always kind of patterned a lot of how I thought on guitar after Eric Bell from Thin Lizzy's original lineup, that kind of style, or like, you know, I mean, like how Hendrix did, or one of my favorite guitar players is Isaiah Mitchell from Earthless. He does like really cool stuff within a 3-piece lineup.
Yeah, I love 3-piece. Yeah, 3-piece
I always loved the
is
guitar
favorite
harmony,
shit.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So it was Bonehawk was born out of, hey, you know, let's do a band where we can do some Thin Lizzy style guitar harmonies.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? So
yeah, plus it's got like a groovy thing to it too, man. Like I don't know, that old school.
You fill a lot of air and space with a 3-piece band. You know, it's my favorite shit.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fun, definitely. And I'll tell you, like, oddly, Bonehawk's gone through where, you know, like we had drummer problems for a while there, and And, you know, it's just like, it got to the point where Matt was just like, fuck it, I'm going to play drums for a while and sing at the same time. So he's a singing drummer. And, you know, so we did, actually, before we recorded our record, we were playing as a 3-piece, even though most of the songs are written as a 2-guitar band.
Right.
So it's kind of wild to go in at that, like with that experience. So we kind of had a little bit of that looseness of being a 3-piece, but then you also have the, you know, trying to get the harmonies together and things like that. So I think it kind of, maybe it helped the record come together a little better that way.
Now, when you guys play out now, are you playing with 2 guitars live, or is it just a 3-piece? Okay.
Yep. It's basically what you hear on the album is we try our best to nail those guitar harmonies and things like that.
Nice.
That live, which is sometimes tough, you know, given the conditions of a live show.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes you can't hear it. Yeah, you can't hear yourself.
Right.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it can be tough, but that's why we practice a lot, I guess.
Yeah, you almost got to be able to autopilot the set, you know, so that you don't.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you can't hear
That's
yourself,
what we call it, autopilot. You put that bitch on autopilot, and you'll be all right.
You got to practice up enough to get there.
Right,
but
exactly.
Once you get there,
yes.
Now, do you come from a musical family, man? Do any of your brothers or sisters, or we're always curious if if musicians come from families where everybody jams, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. My family, not musical at all. It's weird. My dad saw Led Zeppelin back in like 68 or 69, like on their first tour.
Oh, cool.
Of the States. And like, he didn't really care. He was just like going there to like hang out with some chick. But my uncle, which is his twin brother, like loves music, and you know, maybe he's my biological father. Who knows? You know, never know what happened there. But he loves music, and he's the reason why that my dad went to some of these things. They were both in the Navy together, and you know, so they both went to all these really cool, like Wilson Pickett and Led Zeppelin and stuff like that.
Cheap when they were free. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
They're having a good time, but. Yeah, I mean, really, no one played musical instruments in my family. In Matt's, I know his dad used to play drums, so that's probably how he kind of got into the drums. And you know, I don't think anyone in Taylor. I think Taylor's brothers played guitar and stuff. One of Taylor's brothers plays drums, so like they all kind of played musical instruments. The kids. But I actually work with Taylor and his dad, and I don't think his dad played any musical instruments. I'll have to ask him tomorrow or something.
Yeah, just always curious, you know, like, so you were really more of exposed to just listening to good music instead of anybody playing. That's important too, man. That really,
for me, you know, when I was, I had a cousin who would give me, tapes, you know, like he got a CD player, and like he gave me his cassette collection, and what did it for me, you know, like I started listening to some of them, like going through them, and it was like, you know, he had Motley Crue and
and Shout at the Devil
changes your life.
That was one of them. He had Shout at the Devil, and
that's you have the Live
Wire for Love.
Too Fast for I always want to call it Live Wire, but they cut that motherfucker on a 4-track, man. That was like a demo.
It's probably their best sounding album.
And it right without paying for it. Thank you, Chad. Yes.
Yeah, everything.
You know, I mean, so he had like,
they got their money's worth.
Yeah, exactly. Like he had stuff like that. He had Megadeth, Metallica, like so. I actually what got me into playing guitar was thrash metal.
Okay.
You know, so like you know that the Big Four and you know bands like that. Like you know, finally for me, I guess because I was probably like 13 or 14 when I got a guitar, and it was Megadeth's Rust in Peace that I said, you know, finally to my parents,
that was their best album, like musically.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
I like Peace Cells. That's my like favorite shit because I grew up on them even before that. But
yeah,
no, oh shit, yeah, Rust in Peace was a masterpiece.
Yep. A thrasher piece, if you will, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, right, that's a good description of it. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Those bands for me, it was like that's what I got into, like that, and then from there it was like, I couldn't play like all the thrash stuff right away, so like I got into Sabbath and like in the bands that like in the '90s that were like influenced by Sabbath, like I really liked like Soundgarden and Monster Magnet and Sleep and Fu Manchu and that kind of stuff back then.
Yeah. Well, actually, Fu Manchu's coming on the show in a couple weeks.
Said that. Man. Holy shit, they're coming, man. So tune in.
Right. Yeah, we were just talking to them today, man, and they got they're gonna reissue that King of the Road album.
Yep.
And they're gonna come on. Yep.
What's cool is Brad, their bass player, has made a couple of pedals for me. So
he's on, man.
They're really good dude.
Yeah, they're cool guys, man.
I know you should do a call-in on that, man. Fucking surprise your boy, dude. It'd be fun.
Nice, yeah. He might not realize, like I'm sure he actually probably does because I think I've got 3 pedals from him.
Okay.
Various fuzz pedals, he makes some really good ones. Like he actually, one of the pedals that I have from him is a custom made where we recorded with Jim Diamond at Ghetto Recorders in Detroit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And Jim's awesome. I mean, but he's got some amazing fuzz pedals there, and he has this color sound overdriver that I've just fallen in love with. It's like a 75, and I had him take me some high res photos of the color sound of his.
Okay. And
sent them to Brad, and Brad made a pedal based on it, like tried to get the same transistors or similar transistors.
Try to clone it.
Yeah. It's pretty close. I'll say we beat them when we were in the studio, and it's pretty damn close.
That's cool.
Used it for a lot of the guitar stuff on our record.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
Now, is that the only fuzz pedal you use, or do you play any big muffs or any pedals like that?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I think you're using more.
I have like eight different fuzz pedals right now. The main one that I used on the record, we used both my Color Sound clone and Jim's Color Sound. And we also used a Creepy Fingers, which is Brad's company.
That's
it's called
Ed Mundell, I think, was playing.
Those, man.
Yep. Ed Mundell does play. Yeah,
yep,
sure
Infinity
does.
Fuzz.
Yep.
But I used a Creepy Fingers Creepy Face, which is their fuzz face. For a lot of stuff. And then I also have a tone bender. It's just a 2-knob tone bender made by I think it's MJM who makes that one.
Okay.
And
is that another handmade one?
Yeah, it's really cool too. That one, the graphics on it are awful, but the actual circuit that they use is amazing. And then I have and what I use actually, what my main live pedal fuzz pedals are. I have a Catalan Red Octopussy. It's an octave up fuzz. But it like what's kind of cool about it is when you play power chords with it, it's not so octavey, I guess.
Yeah. When
it's
you get
more
into
ringy, right?
Yeah, when you get into playing leads on it, then it gets the octave kicking.
Right.
Yeah, it's really gnarly sounding, but it's like based on the Octavio circuit, but it's way more usable. You know what I mean? Like it's way more musical.
Because I used to play on one of those Boss octaves, and they're kind of touchy. You know what I mean?
Real
touchy.
Unless
you dial them in just
too
right.
touchy.
Yep. And the other one is I have a Big Muff the Ram's Head clone that I've had kind of for a while. And
is that a Ron Sound? Is that a Ron Sound clone?
Or a real Big Muff?
No, he said it's a clone.
It's a big
it's a clone.
Yeah, it's a. I I can't remember the name of the company actually anymore.
Because there's a guy,
they're out of business.
Yeah, there's a guy that his name's Ron Neely, and he builds old electro harmonics pedals.
Rebuild them.
And I bought like 3 or 4 from him, and he redoes all the big muffs from like, you know, all the different years.
Pretty
man, they sound killer. He makes some really good pedals. Shout out to Ron Neely from Ron Sound, guys. Check him out there.
Ron Sound.
He's definitely.
I'll probably
check him out.
I'll probably check him out myself now.
Yeah.
Those big muff ones are it's hit or miss for me, but this one actually sounded really cool. Like my favorite ones, and they're really hard to get, is Tim Guitars out in they're in Australia. But if you ever look it up, it's TYM. And Tim makes like some awesome pedals, and he's actually a huge supporter of Bonehawk. So like, I could give a shout out to Tim, but he makes he makes amazing pedals. So he's another guy, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to buy any of his pedals lately, which
he
is
only
kind
makes
of
6 a year.
Well,
they're limited.
He makes Jay Mascis. He has a signature pedal, and like he does stuff like that. Yeah. And they sell out. Like he'll make, 40 of them, and they'll sell out in like 2 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
so it's kinda,
real quick.
But, I've been playing Jeffrey Teese too. You ever heard of that guy? He's making wah pedals.
I've heard the name, definitely.
He makes some really sweet old Italian wah pedals, like
nice,
but better, I think, Scott.
Very big sweep sound.
I'm sure.
Big sweep.
Yeah, and that's what Mundell's playing on right now. I think he's got a Jeffrey Teese.
See, I'm always like, I'm always looking for stuff, and it's funny because of wah pedal, like I really should get a better wah pedal. I just have the basic Crybaby.
Oh wow! You got to check out a Vox, even, man. Voxes are really
better
nice
than a Crybaby. I think.
I used to have a Vox, and my only thing with it is, I'll tell you this, like, not to get too gear nerd, like, but what I like about the Crybaby is that it's a little bit wilder. Like the Vox was really warm and like, and it had a really nice range to it that I liked. But I liked how the Crybaby I could just get a little off kilter with, But my favorite pedal is probably the MXR Phase 90. Like I use it for a lot of different stuff.
One?
That's what I got in my rig.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah,
it's a good pedal.
The old Eddie Van Halen special, man.
Good shit, man.
Yeah. You don't really have to do much to it. Like it's one knob.
Yeah, I turn mine like probably at 9 o'clock. And then just leave it about 9 o'clock, man. It sounds
and
great.
Don't fuck with it.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll turn on itself.
I'm always changing it. Like I'll
mix it up.
I'll dial it all the way up, or like whatever the song calls for.
Yeah, you can get a lot of good sounds out of it, and they're reliable, man. They're little workhorses.
Oh hell yeah,
they definitely are. Absolutely, that's one of my favorites. I guess you can't use it in everything, but it really is good at adding a little color to.
Yeah, if you go into a lead or something, man, you click it on and you really get a lot out of it,
Yeah, definitely. I dig that pedal a lot.
Yeah.
So it's one of my favorites, but sorry to go off on.
Oh no, that's cool, man. Everybody's into gear, shit, man. We all love that
fun
shit. Yep. That's what we were just talking about tonight. Different shit, man.
I like about that a long time.
Yeah, but you know what, man? While we're in the middle of the interview here, we'd like to do another song from you guys, man.
Sure.
Yeah. Is there anything you prefer us to jam, dude? Is there anything you think?
Well, I'd say probably my one of my favorite songs, and I don't know why, really. Maybe it's because all the guitar stuff at the end, but I'd say Going Over the High Side, which is actually, the title of that was actually taken from Hunter Thompson's Hell's Angels book.
Right on, man.
That was one of the terms that the Hell's Angels used for, the guy that basically was going into a curve on his bike and went over it.
Ooh.
Called Going Over the High Side. So usually he didn't survive it.
Yeah, so it's kind of a white
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of bump that guy that's
yeah, exactly.
Go over the high side.
But it has dual meanings, I guess. I guess some people might go over the high side in a different way. Hopefully that song,
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, has lots of uses.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
So
let motherfuckers use their imaginations.
Even medicinally, maybe even, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Here in Michigan, it's medicinally.
That's right. You never know.
Exactly.
You never know.
So, you guys check this out. This is Going Over the High Side by Bonehawk. And when we get back, we'll talk a little bit more with Chad, and hopefully we can get him to play the band game with us tonight.
I think he might want to play the band game with us.
Yeah, it's fun.
Chad, you're not scared to play a game, right?
No, not at all.
Woo!
See, it's going to be all right.
Right on, man. So check this out. Going Over the High Side by Bonehawk.
All right, we'll be back.
Journey towards the big sky to where the sun sets, staring into this vivid blue light. I'm gonna ride this to the end as we go further on, but I told the plan, a chance to be taken, a chance that's yours to win, and it goes on. Going over the high side, going over the high side, journey toward the ocean, to the earth's edge, high atop the mountainside. I'm gonna ride this to the end, as the search goes on, search across this land. A risk well taken, a risk that's yours to win, and it goes on. Going over the high side, going over the high side, going over the high side.
Damn, Scotty.
That's some blue Snaggletooth, right? Man.
I know we've been saying these cats are coming, man. Right. Motherfuckers don't believe us, but.
Right. What'd you think about that, Mark? That's some bad shit, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, man. That was really, really good.
Right on, dude. Yeah, Mark said he's played with these guys before, man.
Yeah, at the Corktown.
Was that Corktown you guys jam with them?
Yeah, Intergalactic Bounty Hunters. We played with you, it was 2013 or something in Corktown Tavern.
Right on, man. But yeah, on the phone with us tonight, man, we got Blue Snaggletooth.
Blue Snaggletooth in effect.
How you guys doing tonight, man?
What's up? How's it going?
Going good, man. Doing real good.
Good evening.
Who do we got with us tonight? Maybe you guys could
introduce yourselves.
Yeah, introduce yourselves.
Right on. I'm Chris. I'm the singer, guitar player / mastermind.
Right on.
I'm Joe. I'm the bass player / chief shenanigans.
Right on.
Bass players and their shenanigans. It's so fucking true.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep it the tradition alive.
That's right.
Right. Hell yeah,
it is.
Mike, and sometimes I play drums.
Right on, Mike. Hell yeah. Sometimes he plays them. But yeah, we appreciate you guys calling in tonight, man. We're excited to talk to you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure to be on.
Yeah, now you guys are out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep, that's where we're sitting right now.
Oh, right on, man. Everybody's lives in town there.
Yep.
Right on, man.
Pretty good scene out that way.
You guys play at the Pig, and what else is out in Ann Arbor, man?
Yeah, the Blind Pig and Crossroads. We
Okay.
play both. There's the Third Death Star. That's a cool little venue.
Right on.
Yeah, there seemed to be kind of a slump in live music a little while ago, and some of the venues started closing down, and now everyone's kind of going, "Oh wait, why do we do that?" So you see a lot of newer spots are kind of starting to try and get up off the ground.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's always good to see new bars having. I do see that a lot, like new bars I've never heard of.
You know, some of them places, some of them places, it was just fucked up management. You know, they deserve to be out of business. So fuck them. Right. As long as new ones are coming, man.
That's right. We're looking forward to the places that'll have an automatic rider of only green Skittles in a bowl.
Only green Skittles.
Nice.
I like the red ones.
Nuggets. Green nuggets.
Fuck.
But yeah, the Blind Pig is still keeping the tradition going. The Blind Pig's always been a great place for people to come through and play. And for a while, a lot of places were kind of skipping over Ann Arbor, but now, the store's coming into town and they're stopping off in Ann Arbor. I think people are starting to kind of remember the Blind Pig.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good shows at the Blind Pig, man. Back in the 90s, we used to go to a lot of cool shows out there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of historic shows came out of Blind Pig too. You know, when you go in there, you see they got pictures of everybody who's played there, and it's like walking through the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You see all the great kids. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a cool spot, definitely. Now, are you guys, do you guys just exclusively play in Blue Snaggletooth? Are any of you guys in other projects, or are you guys all just Blue Snaggletooth only?
Casey and I, the other guitar player, we've been playing with a group called Wild Savages for a long time, long enough that that's the second name. But we've been doing that for
Savages.
Okay. Wild Savages, you said?
Yep.
Right on. I have to check that out, man. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as funk like grooving. It's a little more up your ass, but
right. No, because you guys do groove.
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
Old school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We were gonna ask too, man. How do you guys record your music? Are you guys recording analog? Are you guys going digital? Or
how do you do that?
Yeah, because it does got that old sound,
We recorded digitally up at Metro 37 with Kevin.
Wow.
Right on, man.
Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of that sound that you're hearing is just all of us our taste in music are more toward that older, raw, gritty sound that you got with the analog. So that's kind of what we try and recreate with our amps anyway. So
it's coming out of the fingers.
Yeah, if it's capturing what you guys are doing.
Soul.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's capturing what you guys are doing. So yeah, it's definitely good shit though, man. We really
thanks.
Really been digging on it.
Thank you so much.
Yo.
And then, you know what? We're always curious too, man. When you guys write your music, how do you guys write it? Are you guys like improv jammers and then you guys write from improv, or do you guys?
Right. Is there a main writer? I mean, how's this process go?
Well, that's a lot of questions.
It is.
But it's one question.
Your writing process.
First of all, how do we write? Hi.
Oh shit.
There you
Second
go.
of all, there are two main songwriters in this band. Chris is the leader of the band and started the band years ago. Casey, the main guitar player, has sort of picked up the slack, and he's been writing some new tunes as well.
right on.
Who's slacking? What are you talking about?
Right
Put
on.
down the bong and write some tunes.
Oh, you guys are crazy as hell.
Right.
Tunes, motherfucker.
Right.
Guy writing music and having kids. As you can tell, it's a process of love and communication.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like you guys gel together pretty good.
Did that answer all your questions? I think there were 2 questions or 3 questions.
I think you covered it, man. I think you covered it.
Yeah. And so this last, the second record, which is Beyond Fool, basically the 2 main singer-songwriters brought in main shells of the tunes, and then both Joe and I kind of added our flavor to it.
Okay.
There are a couple of tracks on that we kind of created all together. And then some of the newer tunes that we have, they're a little bit more democratic, where there's we're kind of working on some jams, and then pulling out songs out of those jams.
Okay. Right on, man. So yeah, it's kind of more like
good collaboration.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
See what comes out and then pick from what you guys.
All I know, I've been digging it. So
yeah, it's good stuff, man. Definitely.
We really appreciate that.
You know what? Too, we're curious, man. We're always curious. What kind of guitars are you guys playing on? What kind of basses are you guys? Les Paul guys? Or?
I'm sorry, wrong question.
Let's ask Mr. Shenanigans.
What's the drum set that's being used?
There you go, man. Everybody, what drum set?
The guitars.
Well, what kind of kit?
Only Ludwig.
Ludwig? Right on, man. Yeah, I'm a fan of Ludwig.
That boom. Put the oomph in it. All right, now guitar.
What size is your bass drum? Is it 22?
It's not the size of the bass drum.
That's right. It's the diameter.
Right on, man.
So if we're done talking about drums now.
Yeah.
Damn.
What about the bass?
Drum hate.
So I play guitar. Right, I play 65 Epiphone Wilshire.
Oh, right on, man.
That's my main guitar. Mini Humbug.
Wilshire. Right on.
Yeah. It's one of them old ones, man. I think Kalamazoo Gibson Factory.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I just got a backup Epiphone Dot.
Okay.
Really? And then
I use
those Epis are pretty good, huh?
Yeah, especially the older one. The old one's sweet.
Right.
How often do you got to break out the backup? Do you ever do you break strings a lot?
Super rare.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just curious. A lot of guys break strings often, you know.
What kind of strings do you use?
I play 11s.
Okay.
GHS. Wow.
Right on.
A Michigan company. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan guitar.
No, I'm a GHS head too.
Yeah, they're good. Good strings. And they're priced right.
Yeah, for sure, man.
For sure.
Get the 10-pack.
You get a proper price.
Yep.
And then for amp, I use a Marshall 6700 watt Super Lead.
Okay. Right on, man. You play pedals? You play fuzz pedals?
Oh, I got a Crybaby wah with the fuzz thing on the side, and then I play Big Muff.
Okay.
Use a delay pedal sometimes.
Yeah, right on.
I don't really use any reverb, so if I want to get any sort of reverb, I kind of use a delay pedal, and then if I want to get trippy, I can fuck with that too.
Nice.
Okay, right on, man. Yeah, it sounds like a nice little setup there. And then are you playing through a full stack or a half stack or?
I got a full stack, but it's kind of a mutant stack. I got the 412 Marshall on the bottom, and then a 9/8 trainer cabinet on the top.
Really?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Trainer.
Yeah, it's got
shit.
Wow.
9 years in it. It's kind of because I just can't afford another cab right now, so I'm using that one.
Oh,
and
right.
it sounds.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to because what he's pumping through all that is a fucking beautiful 68 plexi head.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds like a loud setup, man.
I know.
I like it. Hell yeah.
Oh, we don't do anything but loud. That's just there's no point if you're not going to blow people's hats off, you know?
Right.
If you don't like it, sell it on Craigslist. I'll check it out.
Right. Hell yeah.
Oh, was that an oot I caught there? Do we have a Canadian there with us?
Oh shit.
Maybe, man.
Busted.
That's what we've been told.
It slips out every now and then and shit.
Well, that's all right. It's nothing to be sorry about. Can I get you a donut, please? Thank you.
I'm always sorry.
Right. What's that all about?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you there. Some of the finest people we've ever met.
Oh, they're all right.
Hell yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you the rundown for Casey, who's not here right now, but he usually rocks
usually rocks the Gibson SG. He's got one that he put he's got one with the P90s in it, and then he's got one that he used to play.
Is that the one that he favors?
The
P90? Is that what he's really playing all the time now? The P90s?
Yeah, he put the P90s in, and he just loves that sound.
It's a hot sound.
Yeah, I've never tried them, man.
The Unknown Henson used those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, it's hot.
Yep. Unknown Henson, dude. I'm so glad somebody knows that.
Thank you. See, and Wilson is a fan of that.
Yeah, man.
We follow him like the dead.
Dude. As you should, man. As you should.
Right. Yeah, he hasn't played in a while, has he? Has Henson been playing?
Just out by him in North Carolina and stuff.
Yeah,
like
getting foot massages.
He's
and enjoying
dude,
life like a vampire should. Yeah.
Exactly. He's earned it by now.
Right.
He's earned it.
Hell yeah.
Well, those P90s will give you they give you a great tone, especially for Casey's pushing through an orange full stack, actually, that he's been slowly building over a couple of years.
Nice. Wow. Yeah, you've been seeing a lot more of those.
They're like single coils too, but not.
But
they're single. Yeah, it's got it better. Yeah, the P90s.
They're hotter.
Okay, right on, man.
That's a good thing.
So he's pushing the P90s
in
the full orange stack. Yeah, that's a good setup, man.
I'm telling you,
so got a Marshall on one
Orange
side
come back, man. They're like slanging shit.
A lot of people are playing
Center and all that, but
they're good.
I'd rather have some old Orange.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Well, one of the cabs that he got was the 40th edition one, and I might be just completely talking out my ass here, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that's using the what are those speakers? Greenbacks. The Greenbacks.
Okay, right on, man.
So it gives it a little bit more of that kind of old school raspy to it.
Yeah, Celestian Greenbacks. Yeah, those are the old vintage ones, man.
Yeah, they got their own sound.
Yeah, those are.
They really do. Yeah,
they weigh 1,000 pounds too, man. Like, they're super heavy.
Oh, that orange cabinet, period, man.
Yeah, they're built heavy, man. Woo. Definitely.
Well, I mean, I know not all of you know this, but that when you played Corktown and you've seen those stairs.
Oh, we played there.
Are treacherous.
Where they make you go up to the top floor and play.
I'm surprised.
I played there with you guys, man. And 2013, I think, Intergalactic Bounty Hunters. We played in with you guys.
Yeah, and you've seen those stairs, man. It's
fuck
dude.
Those stairs. There's no landing.
Terrible.
There's no landing.
There's like 35 or 7. It's an odd ass.
You could
number.
smoke cigarettes up there though at the time. It was kind of fucking awesome. But I probably should.
And they're steep, but they're
those are
you got like 6-8 inches to step on, and then 18 inches to step down. They're fucking treacherous.
Yeah,
you can't even fit your whole foot on one step. And I like that you know that it's ballpark. I like it's like ballpark 35, 36, because anybody who has to climb those stairs counts every single one of them at some point in the night.
I'm telling right.
Yeah. Oh, carrying Ampeg.
It's hard. I know.
I think Charlie had that full stack.
No, Charlie had his 810
SVT.
Yeah, that's a dude. That's a brutal.
I just ride it down like a slave. Fuck it,
dude.
That's what we were saying. They might as well just make it flat, board it up, make it walk.
Right.
Yeah, for sure, man. That is a dangerous one. I wonder if anybody's ever fallen down that thing,
I know.
Man.
Called you mama.
It's had to have happened.
Dude. Somebody's
had
to
you're
fallen.
Right. Sue a motherfucker.
I almost probably did.
Yeah, it's a cool spot though, man. We haven't played there in a while. We should go back out there.
You should come on back. They're still rocking. They're still keeping Corktown rocking. It's good.
It's a good
for sure.
It's a fun place.
It's a good place.
You know what? How can everybody find you guys online, man? You guys got is there an easy spot, a website or Facebook or
Craigslist?
All that stuff. We got the website's loosesnaggletoothmusic.com.
Right
and then from there you can find all of our stuff: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Run all that stuff.
Yeah, everybody get out and check that out, man. And we're going to play another song from Blue Snaggletooth right now. And then when we get back, we got a couple more things I want to ask him, man. And then we'll let him get out of here for the night. But,
what song are you playing?
You know what? Why don't you guys pick it, man? We'll let you guys pick this one. What do you think we should play?
Mm-hmm.
What's a favorite of your guys's?
What's the intro song? What'd you play coming in?
We're gonna play one off that new record. I'm not sure what one.
All right, well then, so you want something off the first, something off the second one, maybe?
Yeah, we'll do something like that, man.
Play Sleeping Mountain.
Definitely play Sleeping Mountain.
All right, we're gonna do Sleeping Mountain, and when we get back, we're gonna talk to Blue Snaggletooth a little bit more. Check it out. Damn, dude.
I know, right?
That's good shit, man. That's Pagan Queen by Red Spektor. Out of the UK, man.
Can't beat that shit with a bat.
Yeah, we're excited to have him with us on the Shaykcast tonight too, man. We've got the whole band with us for the third international Shaykcast podcast.
Nice.
So why don't we introduce the guys? How you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, cool. Cheers, thanks.
Right,
bit rainy over here, but
yeah. Is it summertime over there?
Yeah,
of course, man.
Yeah, well, I didn't know, man.
They're not on the moon.
Well, I know sometimes it's winter on the other side, right? Yeah, we're excited to have you guys on the show with us. Thank you guys so much for calling in, man.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah, we're big fans of you guys. We've been jamming the album since it came out, and we really dig it, man. Nice job.
Yeah,
guys.
we've been passing it a boot and all that.
Yeah, we played some on the show for everybody. Yeah, very, very good stuff, man.
Oh, excellent. That's appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah. So who are we talking to tonight? Why don't we go around and get an introduction from each one of you, and maybe let everybody know what instrument you play in the band?
Yeah, cool. I'm Daz Bowen. I play the drums.
I'm Rob Farrell. I play the bass.
I'm John Skane. I sing and play guitar.
Right on, guys.
A proper three-piece.
Yeah, very powerful.
I like
man.
that as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. What does that name mean to you guys, man? Is there a special meaning behind the Red Spektor?
We all threw a series of names into a hat, so to speak, and it was just a name that stuck, and there's no specific meaning behind it. It just sort of...
Yeah, it was the coolest of the names we could think at the time, really. It's just something that we liked when we first came across the name, and then it stuck with us, and we've loved it ever since.
Yeah, it's a good name, man.
There's a bit more exotic explanation of how we come across it. Like,
right. There's no deep meaning. Right.
Well, yeah, we dig the artwork.
We had psychedelic drugs just to find the name on it, just specifically get that name.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, we really like the artwork too, man. Nice job on that cover. It's really sweet, man. That very cool.
Yeah, John's hard work.
Yeah, nice job, John. It's really nice, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were wondering if that came from the band or if you guys bought that or what.
Yeah.
He's a graphic artist.
Good job, John.
Yeah, nice job.
Nice.
Now you guys are from Stoke-on-Trent. Is that correct? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
How's the rock scene over there? Is there a lot of bands like you guys over that way, or?
I'd say yeah. There's a lot of kids playing in some great bands. Not just like kind of stoner rock, or like you've got like sort of real blues going up to like kind of 80s style metal.
Right.
Oh wow.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good variety, man.
Yeah, there's a few bands that we've played with in the past that are like sort of LA kind of metal.
Oh wow. Yeah, so that's kind of like around here.
Yeah,
man.
all that shit kind of comes back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you guys definitely got that.
We're also signed the Freebird, which is where the scene most congregates.
Yeah,
which is a pub where we play quite regularly.
Okay, the Freebird, is that what you said?
Yeah. Okay. It's our local pub.
Right on, man. Yeah, every town's got one, man. Now, do you guys play in any other bands besides Red Spektor, or is it like your only project?
Yeah, it's our beloved.
Nice.
We don't play in other bands. We don't have time to because we commit everything to Red Spektor.
Yeah,
no, that's what I was going to call it. It's commitment.
For sure, man.
Yeah, you don't play in other shit.
If you're in like 4 bands.
It's like beating and cheating.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
Too right. That's it.
It's too much.
I don't know how you could really, because that means you've got to learn a whole set of new songs.
Right.
I just managed. What song are we on?
Yeah, it could get confusing sometimes, huh?
You're in the middle of a gig. Just done that.
Right. So who would you say are your guys' biggest musical influences? I know I hear a lot of stuff in there, and we're just curious as what you guys grew up listening to, you know?
I'd say we've got quite a big range, haven't we?
Yeah, between us all, we've got quite an eclectic range. Probably, if you say what you got.
I can go back to like sort of T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Going to Kiss, to Prog, which is like sort of King Crimson, Pink Floyd.
Yep.
Yeah, very
all the way, and then sort of going to like kind of Led Zeppelin, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club.
Oh, very nice.
Why wouldn't you?
Now what about nowadays? What kind of stuff are you guys? Any cool bands over there right now? People should be looking out for.
There's a lot of bands coming over from Europe that are absolutely awesome. One of our favourites are like Cadaver.
Yes, we love them.
That's our shit.
Yeah. Another band is a Graveyard.
Yeah, we went and saw them.
We saw them.
Yeah, about 4 months ago. They hit Detroit.
Yep.
And they were incredible.
They were good. Unbelievable.
Yeah, very incredible, man. Good voice, everything.
There's another band we really like from the UK called Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. They're really cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm a fan of them too, man. Yep. I love all those bands. Yeah.
Get out of our heads.
Yeah. Well, that's why, we like you guys a lot too, man. You guys have that.
Oh, nice one. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys have that sound, man, that really, I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few like sort of Volcano. There's some like instrumental bands. There's one from Holland called The Machine, and they are pretty cool. They are like, but they're just like pure instrumental, but really cool sort of band.
Yeah, I like the instrumental stuff. I have to check them out.
Very psychedelic.
You have to check them out. What'd you say their name was? Volcano?
There's one band's called Volcano, and the other one's The Machine.
Okay, I'll have to check them out, man. Everybody online, get on and check those guys out.
Huh?
Yeah, for sure, man. It's always good to get new stuff out there.
Yeah.
What do you guys come from musical families now, or do you have brothers and sisters that play music, or are you guys parents play
I'm an
music?
only child, so I've always sort of. My dad was a massively into music, so he's always had a great album collection. So he kind of listening to his records in the car and obviously at home.
Yeah,
and it's just got me into. He was probably the first person to buy me a drum kit.
Ooh.
Oh, very cool.
He trained your ears and got you a drum kit. Nice.
Yeah, that's it. We both had drum kits, but I used to jump on his.
Yeah, and I'd have to say the same. Nobody in my family played an instrument. I was the first one to kind of take up the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool, man.
But learn from records.
Yeah, I think that's
learning.
Yeah, everybody used to have vinyl, man. My parents had the same thing, like a big cabinet full of vinyl.
Records can be a good teacher.
Yeah, and just sit and listen to them, man. That's really how you get exposed.
It grabs your ear.
Playing with other people as well. That's
fuck yeah.
It's like just jamming and just enjoying each other's musical abilities. Just there's a lot of power in that, and a lot of
absolutely.
That's we grow the most. Really, it's just off each other rather than necessarily the influences around us. It's more about what we bring to the practice room and what we do at the time.
For sure, man. That definitely helps you grow. Playing by yourself is one thing, but if you've ever played by yourself and then you all of a sudden are playing in a band, you almost have to relearn how to do everything because it's a completely different experience.
Right. Now, I'm not going to fucking wonder if it's winter or something, but do they have open mics? Do they do open mic over there?
Yeah.
No, right. And that's how you can play with others. And man, it's real proper. I agree with you.
Yeah, we're quite lucky because where sort of our practice room is, it's sort of my mate's studio. Nice. And Fridays, we sort of used to go there, get drunk. And then there's a sort of everybody from different bands that just sort of go there. And it was like a melting pot of jamming. So you could be playing.
Nice.
I'm on drums, and then there's a guy who's say an acoustic guy, and then he's playing electric guitar, and then you've got some guy from another band who's playing bass, and then there's another guy say on keyboards you never even met, and you just jam.
Yeah, that's
what's up.
Yeah, we've got places around here like that we go to.
You end up playing. Obviously, a lot goes back to the blues, like, you know what I mean. But it's really cool.
Yeah, that is really fun, man. You really run into some really talented people that way too. You know,
Gotti, we should go visit, man. We'd fit in,
right? We go have.
I'll buy pints and all that shit.
We're sitting here drinking beer.
Right on, man.
Us too.
We're not
right, yeah, we're with you on that, man.
Just an hour or two.
But yeah, we're real curious too, man, about your guys' sound. You know,
how do you do that?
Yeah, a lot of people who listen are musicians as well, and what we're real curious is what kind of gear are you guys playing on? Maybe we'll start with the guitar. What kind of head are you using? Guitar, you know, what kind of combination to get that sound, you know?
Started off playing Stratocasters and then moved to Les Pauls, and then recently swapped over to playing an SG.
Oh, very nice.
And I've been quite lucky to buy two quite old vintage ones. One's a 68 and one's a 72.
Wow.
and they're both fitted with PAF pickups. I think that's the secret, really, to good tone. Okay. The like sort of fat single coil pickups.
With them humbuckers.
No, he's got the single.
Yeah.
All the singles in the... What?
Yeah, I tend to find humbuckers are a bit too aggressive. They can compress the tone a bit too much.
Okay.
But run that... The amplification that we use is Orange.
Very nice.
So the head is an Orange 30-watt single channel. Very, very basic. And it's just all the tone really is just shaped on the volume and tone pots on the guitar.
Yeah.
No, this shit's
proper. It's sort of pretty old school and not really depend too much on guitar pedals.
Right.
Pretty much only use a wah, and that's about as far as we get, really.
Okay, right on, man.
Wow.
Yeah, keep it simple. Use the tubes and use
good tone,
good pickups.
Simple, loud, and nice tone.
Yeah,
right.
Now, what about the bass? What kind of bass are you playing?
I'm curious. Yeah.
Bass is it's a relatively recent find, probably a couple of years ago. It's a Lakeland Decade, but it's one of the early active ones. There wasn't many made. They're not particularly expensive basses, but it has a really aggressive tone.
Yeah, sounds
you
great.
put the active up, it just growls like a beast. And I use orange head. I don't use anything any other pedals other than a tuner and a wah pedal for Black Moon. And
what's your amp?
He's playing an orange head, but what kind of cabinets are you playing through? You playing through like a 14?
Playing through isobarics, which are orange cabs, but they're again quite rare. They stopped making them probably about 2 years ago because of the magnets apparently came too expensive. But they're absolutely fantastic heads. They're about the size of a 210, but they've got 210s in the back as well, so they come out through the vent underneath.
Right.
And I've got two of those.
Oh, nice.
So they're the size of a 410 when you stack them together, but there's 810 worth of power, and they're 1200 watts.
Beautiful.
Right on, man.
You guys, I know, bring in the fucking thunder.
I know. They do bring it.
Hell yeah.
2,400 watts of overhead.
Nice.
Wow. Very nice. Yeah, the bass, you got to have a lot of wattage for a bass, though, man.
No, and I'm a bass player, so I was like critical, but it's like, man, he sounds so fucking good.
Yeah, he does.
You guys got
that
great
bass
tone.
is like I have a secret weapon, that bass is.
Yeah. Now, what about the drums? What kind of drums are you playing on that album, man?
I'm pretty fortunate. I'm playing Ludwig. So like me snare is an actual vintage 1968 LM400.
Nice.
So it's a supersonic snare, which is an amazing snare. And then my drums are Ludwig as well. So I'm playing on a 1976 Red Sparkle Ludwig drum kit.
Very nice.
Very lucky man.
Wow.
Yeah. Very cool, man.
What do you think about those acrylic kits? Of the low width. You remember those?
Say again, sorry.
It's acrylic kits.
Oh, the acrylic. Ah, right, the acrylic, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I actually, funny enough, I borrowed my mate had a Shaykcast kit. And it was like the same one. Keith Moon used to have a Shaykcast kit, a clear one, and he put some goldfish in. I don't know if you remember seeing that.
Oh, wow. No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah,
I can believe it, though.
He actually poured goldfish into the floor tops.
What a nut!
And but I borrowed a kit that was similar to that kit, and it was an amazing sound, but it was just cracked. It was in terrible condition.
You should put a goldfish in it.
Right. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to do.
Right. Get a piranha.
Right. Some goldfish.
Fucking
probably get like a
China carp.
Animal rights after me or something like.
Right. But yeah, talking about all this sound though, man, we should do another song by Red Spektor, man.
You guys pick.
Yeah, we'll let you guys pick which one you guys want to do.
I would say a Torpedo Head, because it's kind of like it's sort of on the sort of the topic of what's happening in this country at the moment. So yeah, I'd say definitely Torpedo Head.
All right, we're going to hear this one by Red Spektor. When we get back, we're going to talk to the guys some more.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we're going to get into the band game if they're interested in playing.
Yeah. If you guys like games, hang out.
Oh, yeah. We like games.
All right, cool, man. All right, check it out. This is Red Spektor. When we get back, we're going to be talking to him some more. Woo!
right, y'all. Thank you for listening to the Shaykcast podcast. Y'all stay off drugs and be right on.